All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we're on our last four. So we're into our last half. The last half usually goes faster, and I'll be honest with you guys, I have fallen a little bit behind. So we are trying to pick up the pace here just a little bit. This next one I am excited for, and I'm definitely going to be playing it. So let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 official launch trailer. Coming at us from Warhorse Studios. By the way, I was literally pointing at this before I revealed it. Got the game right here. Have not started playing. I think I'm going to stay up late tonight and play it now because it's Friday. I haven't started it yet because I actually have been that busy catching up with things for the channel and for my business and stuff. So, but anyway, I'm going to start playing that probably tonight, but it's going to be the next review I do. So, coming at us from Warhorse Studios, with the Google Chrome extension, we can see all of its stats here. It's got 436,000 views, 25,000 likes, and 743 dislikes. We're going to like the video as we do with all the trailers that we react to. I was never meant to be a warrior. From humble beginnings as a forge assistant and tavern regular, Henry's life was forever changed by tragedy, and the call of adventure. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 invites you to follow his journey of loss, vengeance, and glory in this epic launch trailer. Experience a world where every choice shapes your fate. Fortune favors the brave. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is out on PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5, which I have it on the PlayStation 5, guys. Okay, so just letting you guys know, this is about Bohemia, medieval times Bohemia. And actually, if you look at him, you can see this part of my face right here. That brow, that's like a Bohemian thing. I am Bohemian, so it's like Russian, German, and Irish is my ancestry breakdown. But I'm directly... So it's like my great-grandma was the first person born in America after her family came over from Bohemia. And that was because of Russia, and all of that stuff. They came to America. So, yeah. Cool. So let's check it out. Even my wife says, like, oh yeah, I can definitely, you do look like the guy. So I look a little bit like Henry. But I loved the first game. I honestly didn't finish it because once I've played 100 hours, over 100 hours of the first game. I never finished it. I probably should go back and finish it, but I'm not going to. It'll be fine. I'll get like a synopsis of the story, and then I'll move forward. I did not like the combat in the first game. Everything else was great. I did not like the combat. I hope that they've improved that, and I'm going to find out. Let me know in the comment section down below. But otherwise, we got a 2-minute and 7-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18.
I was never meant to be a warrior.
Shotgun. Historically accurate weapons, though, by the way, is my understanding.
Get up now!
Stop screaming, for the love of God.
I was a peasant.
Oh! Got him.
My place was around the forge.
Yeah. Yeah, archery was really hard, too. The controls were so hard for shooting arrows in the first game.
But adventure found me.
Okay.
And I found... this lot.
Watch out, watch out, here we go.
Okay.
Henry, our hero Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. His fellow man.
I only hope I live long enough to avenge the ones I lost.
Okay.
No doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be.
Ooh! So, to be clear here, by the way, what I'm saying about the combat. So, combat was fine with dueling, where it was 1v1. But once you started getting, because of the way that you would block and parry and everything, fighting more than one person at a time was absolutely terrible. Now, I get it. You might say, well, that seems realistic, like fighting more than one person at a time just was not, it's not great, right? But if I have a shield and I have a sword and I've taken my character for over 100 hours and trained them up, you'd at least be able to. In real life, you're always going to be way more effective than you could have been in a video game when it comes to hand-eye coordination, shooting. Like a trained shooter in real life will be way better than a person using a non-aim assist controller. Okay, that's how it is. Okay, and maybe you can try to argue with me if you disagree with that. Let me know in the comments. We can talk about it in the comments. But you just always think to yourself like, oh, if this weren't a video game, I would just like jump over the thing, or I would climb over it, or I would just move my hand like this. And now I'm trying to figure out how to do that with the controls, and it's complicated. So like that's what I kept getting caught in with the combat in the first game. Is you had like the three, it was like For Honor, where it's like up, left, and right. And then you'd be blocking and doing okay, and they had the combos, and I was really actually good at it with dueling. But then when I got into fighting people who were like, even if there was just one more, it got to be so difficult. That's why I played 100 hours, but I did all the side content and stuff, and basically not a lot of combat-oriented things. Yeah. But anyway, okay, so let's move over here. So about 40 seconds left. Here we go.
But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight.
All right.
There they are. Well, now we're really fucked.
Okay.
Till the bitter end.
Wait a minute though. Is that? I mean, okay, so this guy.
You have to fight till the bitter.
He must be imagining that because that's his dad from the first one. No spoilers for anything, because I do know a couple of spoilers, even though I haven't beaten the first game. Like, I know some spoilers for the first game's ending and everything. That's his dad from the first game, though. And we already saw it in this trailer. That guy's dead. So. Where's your girlfriend, though?
The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Okay. So it absolutely seems like they're making this a little bit more mainstream. The first game was a little bit more niche, and it was made to be. It kind of had the essence, the spirit of it was to be a little bit more of a hardcore RPG. And when I say hardcore, I don't mean difficult like From Software games. I just mean like it was RPG. This gives you just a little bit of a different sense to make it like just a little bit more accessibility focused than the first game. And I mean a little bit, if that you got that. Okay. But I think this is great. I've got the game. I'm waiting for it. I'll let you guys know. Obviously, I'm going to do a review. So this looks great, though. So I'm excited. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let's see what other people are saying. I feel quite hungry. Oh, yeah, because he would always say that. I feel quite hungry. Henry is back, and he's hungrier than ever. Rest in peace, Dad. This is my Christmas present for myself. I wish you were still here to see it. Needs to be on Spotify ASAP. 48.
This lot.
Watch out.
That's great. I love that. Let's see. I was never meant to be a warrior, but it turns out I'm really good at killing large groups of heavily armed opponents. Well, not in the first game. It's quite well designed. You get beat a lot in the beginning of the story. He's an experienced warrior in the second game. They improved combat system like a lot. I can even perfect parry or dodge a hit barehanded here myself. Great. Because that really was. It was quite difficult. I'm sure the thing is that there was ways to cheese it. And if you increase difficulty so much to where people are cheesing the game to be able to beat a combat encounter, that's a no-go. That sucks. Yeah, so this looks great, guys. Go check it out. Yeah, game of the year. Honestly, I'm telling you the truth. This might be it. This really. Yeah, because I'm not into. People are saying GTA 6. I'm not into the Grand Theft Auto games. I quit after San Andreas. I was like, I'm fine. But Frank Corso II, yeah, that does suck. What sucks? Oh, yeah, you're like, yeah, when the combat is so bad, yeah, the first game's combat was good when you would duel. But as soon as there was another person in combat, it became so difficult, like unrealistically so. Like even in real life, if I was basically like had a little bit of experience with a sword and I had a shield in my hand and a sword, I would at least be able to swing the sword to like keep people away from coming at me, like get away from me, you know? No, in the first game it was just like you're fighting one guy, you're doing okay, then another guy comes up and you're dead. So it's like, well, that because you can't even see them. That's really was the thing. It's a first-person game. You basically, when you're in combat, you're locked in on one guy, and then another guy could be coming over here, and you can't see them even, and they're hitting you. You'd have to like unlock from this guy to turn. Oh, it just. And I played over 100 hours of the first game. Okay, like here it is. I played 100 hours of the first game and I didn't beat it just because, like I said, it started to get combat heavy. Almost 100 hours, excuse me. I got 90.5 hours. Like, I loved the game. I just could not progress through the story as there got more combat stuff. But this looks great. This looks great. I got it right here. So I'll be playing it and doing a review. Watch for the review next month. But otherwise, guys, we're going to move forward on to the next one. So here we go. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is out now. So go get it. Go get it now. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.